Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Martinez, and I will be your host for this brand new podcast called Forensic Files. We will be talking about our reflections on several subjects to come for this course, famous crimes in the forensic world, and last but certainly not least, current events that have piqued our inquisitive brains at some point or another. I'm now going to tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm 20 years old, and this is my third year here at the University of Texas at El Paso. I recently switched my major from biological science to public health, but as you can see, I have stayed within my interest in science, and I would say it's definitely always been my favorite subject overall. My academic goal would be to pursue a master's degree in public health with a concentration in administration, and then I would like to pursue a career as an epidemiologist, which is basically someone who collects and analyzes data to investigate health issues. Ultimately, though, I really hope to become the public health director for a city someday. Now, I would like to tell you why I have a strong interest in all things science. The main reason is my fascination with finding out answers or truths to my questions, I guess. I've always been very curious, and I like how science has helped me quench that part of my brain in a way. I also really enjoy watching the show Criminal Minds, to the point that I once thought I would study to become an FBI agent and join the behavioral analysis unit. But sadly, after taking a couple of introductory classes for psychology, I very much quickly realized that that was not the path for me. But yeah, science has always been an important aspect in my life, and I'm glad to take this course and find out a little bit more about forensic science now. Anyway, I'm going to say more information about this podcast and hopefully explain the style and content that will be shown throughout the rest of the semester. The audience I expect to listen to my podcast would probably be college or maybe even high school students who are hoping to find out more about certain subjects in forensics that will be talked about here. I definitely think a younger crowd will be my main audience, but really, I think anyone who enjoys forensic science could possibly enjoy this podcast as well, since we will be covering some interesting stories that dive deeper into the mysteries and secrets of the world. The techniques I will use to engage with my audience will be good storytelling, hopefully, and asking the audience questions they can answer in the comment section down below. I also will make sure to stay on topic at all times and use vocabulary that is potentially more helpful than confusing, because I know that for me personally, science has a lot of strange and large words, so I will make sure to stray away from those in this podcast. Maybe if given the chance in the future, I also think having guests on that could further speak on the topics that we will be discussing, it would be really cool and engaging as well. And it could also be sort of incorporating a new and refreshing take on certain subjects that are going to be very different from my own perspective. Overall, though, I hope that my audience enjoys the show and learns at least a little bit more on all things forensics. And if not, I at least hope to entertain for a bit. That would be great. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to my first episode introducing my podcast, Forensic Files. Hope to see you here back next episode. Till then, stay curious.